Yeah.
That's 230.
Yeah, it's showing 230 is what it's showing.
Alright, so y'all, I don't know how good the audio is going to be on this. The camera's shaking like crazy. Let me pick it up here. Alright, so this deer season has been pretty crazy, but what all's went on as far as in my world. And this is I'm going to show y'all what I did this morning in just a second. I'm going to try to do this by myself if I can. I got a couple of people on standby to help me if I need them, but we're gonna attempt this right quick right here. Just hold tight. You're gonna see what I've done here. Y'all look here. Heavy horns on this thing. Y'all look where he's been fighting. Look at that big old hole. Look in his head. He's been gored by something. But this deer here, see, he's got marks all over in there too. Right there, right there, and right there. All right, so this deer wouldn't never turn. He stood straight at me and he wouldn't never turn. So what I had to do was I had to shoot him right here. I let him put his head down, and I got my right elbow in a window. If I can get my right elbow steadied real good, locked down, I can I can squeeze off real good. And so look at the hoofs on this deer. Look at how big they are. He's got a body on him, man. Look at that body on that dude. Look at his rack. That's a stud right there, man. So I got my elbow steadied, and man, I just squeezed that thing off at 308. I squeezed it off, and I didn't flinch, didn't do nothing. And I told myself, I said, just follow through. Don't jerk. Don't do nothing. And I squeezed it. And when I looked up, then he laying on the ground there in Ellis, and I hit him right where I aimed too. I'm telling you, man, that joker was graveyard dead. So I'm gonna look. I mean, he's got some. Look at his nuts. He got a big old set of nuts on him. Hope he bred a bunch of stuff here, but he's got ticks all over him too. That's a good deer, man. Freaking good deer right there. He's a 10 if you count it right here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's got this one right here. That's 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9. And 10, and you could technically count a couple of them too right there. We'll call him a 10. Good hair on, big old head on him too, man. The head on that deer. Dang, all right. So I'm gonna slide. What I'm gonna do is, I can't. I'm gonna slide him in there. I'm by myself, so I'm gonna slide him up in the Ranger with me right there. We're gonna try to get him out of here if we can. Cause ain't no way I get that big joker in the back of that thing right there, man. I didn't give out. I ain't got that big joker right there. I like to never got him up there either. See him right there? Good grief, man. Them things will kill you trying to fool with them. Like, yeah, I was determined to do it by myself though. Let's go. Get out of here. We've been away. What does it say?
As I think it says.
Two. No, that's 195.
Yeah.
195?
Yeah.
195. Wait, no. That.
I can't see.
That's two.
It's showing
that's
over
230.
2. Yeah.
That's two. That's 230.
Yeah, it's showing 230 is what it's showing.
Yeah. Good Lord.
It's showing the money 230.
230.
All right, hold on. Let's roll him down. Let's roll him down now. I didn't reset it. Yeah. All right, set it down.
All right. So we got a foul. We're gonna hit it again.
Don't
scale
it to where you win the band. No. I got it. It was 20 pounds off. It's gonna be 200.
All right.
I still won. It's gonna be better with money. Put the money down now. It's gonna be 200 pounds. It's long. Whoop. Run him up there. Got a big old shoulder on him now.
185.
185.
185.
Oh, boo. 185. I was right. 185. I believe it's 190.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Yes, the thing straight with the viewfinder there. The hot swarms there. The cotton's out through there. If y'all noticed some of Jason's videos here recently, like one clip you'll have it turned this way, and then the next clip in the same video you'll have it turned the other way. And so, let's see here. Hang on. Speaking of the devil, he's calling me now. I'll be right back. Hello? So anyhow, me and Jason's got a phone. He's going to call me back in just a second. But this is a deer that I killed Saturday morning about 10 after 8 right here. And Chad has already got it done. Our Chad, it runs a 635 for us. He does European mounts. They call them skull mounts. And he don't play on them. When he gets them, he turns them right back out. So today's Tuesday night. He's already got this one back to me right here. You can see this is a 6-year-old deer. You see his head, how big his head is right there, right to my hand. You see out the size of that right there. And just an old deer, not wide. You're not going to find a lot of wide deer around here in this area, kind of where I live right here, because just the environment that they're in. You go across the river, go west, you'll find wider deer than this right here. But this deer's got some crazy mass to him. I'd actually seen this deer about a dozen times the first 10 days of the season, and I didn't shoot him. I just let him go each time I seen him. And I'd actually kind of figured he had been shot because I didn't see him anymore after that first week and a half or so of the first week of the rifle season. And then I believe it was January the 10th, I got a picture. He wouldn't come to the feeders or anything like that. I got a picture of him. And so I knew he was still alive, but I didn't know if he, if he'd end up getting shot or anything like that, or what would end up happening to him. And then so I hadn't crossed paths with him anymore. I hadn't seen him anymore since that first part of the season. And then Saturday morning, where you see where the video starts out at and picks up and goes from there. But this is by far the oldest deer I've ever killed. I've killed some other deer that are really, really good, but this is probably one of my favorites right here, just because of the age of it. Killing because you hear Jason talk about the older deer all the time, wanting to shoot age and stuff like that. So that was very cool. But Chad does a good job on these. Chad wanted me to I'm gonna pull this thing up here on Facebook, and where y'all can see his thing here. And get him pulled up, or you can go over to Facebook and check him out right there. Okay. So, see right there is Chad's page right there on Facebook right there. It's called 3M Creations. He does deer. He does, he'll do he'll do raccoons, he'll do coyotes, he'll do beavers, he'll do alligators, any of them in the European stuff. He don't do full mounts. It's only European stuff. He's got beetles and stuff like that cleans them off. He'll do rattlesnake heads, pretty much anything. So you can find Chad there. He's right here in Millport, Alabama. That's where he's at right there. And you can contact him through his his page there. But he does a fantastic job. I've got several of those deer on that wall over there that y'all see in some of the videos. He's done them for me right there. But so this comes off of this deer came off some of our land that we own, and it's not a big block of land at all or anything. But very happy with this deer. A lot of mass to it too, man. So it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I enjoy getting out and about, man. I enjoy getting out and about. So I know a lot of people are wanting this video here to watch it. A lot of y'all who watch my stuff are deer hunters and outdoorsmen and stuff like that and everything. And I've had a big time with it this year and stuff. Had a real big time with it. So I'll be back in just a second. Jason's finna call me back right quick here. So just want to remind everybody too that Jill and I will be at the Oregon Logging Conference at the end of February, coming up this very next month in Eugene, Oregon. We'll be there all 3 days. We'll be there with Rotobeck. Their booth's going to be outside. We will have t-shirts and caps probably. And I'm also probably going to bring some Hollis Farms caps with me too. And if somebody's interested in that, if they're fans of Jason and them on their channel, I'll probably bring some of theirs too and sell some of theirs for them. And but it should be a very good time. That logging show has been going on for a very, very long time also. So you know, hey, if you're a fan and you can get by there, and the big thing about it is the show's not just for loggers, it's for anybody. You know, so if you like equipment, big trucks, and you know, logging stuff or anything like that, that's going to be the place to be if you're over there in that area. So not very far from Seattle. Not even that, you know, not very far drive from Vancouver coming down that way either. So I'll try to remember to throw a link down in the description box for the OLC show, and come by and say hi. All the Rotobeck people, most all the Rotobeck people will be there. Like I said, Jill and I, and we'll be hanging out, having a good time there. So I think that's about it right now. What I'm talking about. I had a huge order coming this morning, maybe even the biggest order I've had. I've had one that's come close to $400. Well, 2 different times, and this one here was close to $400 for one person. So all that stuff will go out to tomorrow. So January's been good. So we'll catch y'all later. Appreciate y'all. Later, taters.